What is going on, you guys? Bashtian here, and today I want to go ahead and give you guys my updated Galaxy Photon deck profile. Now, as far as this deck goes, it took a pretty big hit on the most recent Proven Limited list, with Union Carrier being banned. So that pretty much hurts the consistency quite a bit when it comes to just the Photon Orbital being able to search whatever card you need. Photon Sanctuary is now a less strong of a card. Unfortunately, the Union Carrier did hit the consistency of this a little bit more, but I was able to go ahead and tweak the deck a bit more to become it's still a combo oriented deck, but it's going to be a little bit more on the control side. It's hard exactly where it goes, quite exactly, but I want to go ahead and bring this to you guys so you guys can go ahead and see what new extenders are going to be coming out for the deck that have either recently come into fruition or that I've just most recently found on just by researching the deck overall. So we're gonna go ahead and start it off, guys. Now, of course, I don't have the physical cards, unfortunately, but I want to go ahead and show this to you guys anyway. So first off, we play double Galaxy Eyes Afterglow Dragon. Afterglow Dragon is absolutely just one of the greatest cards Galaxy Photon has ever seen. You only want to play it at 2 because 3 can get a little bit bricky. You don't want to see it in your hand too much. Basically, you can go ahead and summon it for free if you already have a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon on board, which is pretty easy to do with this deck with the effects of the Galaxy Knight or through the Galaxy Zero. However way you're going to go ahead and summon it, it's super easy to go ahead and bring out. So you therefore making Afterglow Dragon an easy way to go ahead and bring out as well. What I like about Afterglow Dragon as well is if it's detached as a material for an Xyz effect, you can actually go ahead and special summon the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from your deck to your field, which is absolutely amazing. Adds another monster on board, so you can continue going off with your either Link or your Xyz plays. Now, at the end of this video, I'm going to have 3 or 4 different test hands that I made with this deck, just so you guys can go ahead and see what the final boards are going to be like. Setting up 3 to 6 negation boards is actually pretty insane. So we'll get to that at the end of the video. So double Galaxy Eyes Afterglow Dragon, triple Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, pretty self-explanatory. 1 Chaos Dragon Levianeer, actually an amazing addition to this deck. All you need to do is banish either 3 light and or dark monsters from your graveyard, which is really easy to do. You're going to do this in the very first turn regardless, so it's super easy to go ahead and bring out. It lets you, in majority of the times, pretty much just going to be light monsters, which is amazing because if you only banish light monsters, you get to special summon a monster from your graveyard in defense position, any monster you want, which again continues to combo off and extend even further. So Chaos Dragon Levianeer is an amazing card. I'm thinking about playing this at more than 1 potentially, but I just couldn't find the space in this current build. Next, play 2 Galaxy Knight. Pretty self-explanatory. Normal summon it out, and it gets you your special summons your Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from the graveyard. 2 Galactic Spiral Dragon. Again, an amazing extender. All you need is 2 other light and or dark dragon monsters on the field, which is pretty easy to do again with the Galaxy Eyes Photon and Afterglow Dragons. Free special summon, essentially free level 8 special summon. 1 Galaxy Brave. Now this card is one that can be really good or bad depending on if you have a Photon in hand. You just need a Photon in your hand in order to summon it, which can be a little bit clunky because the majority of the cards that you have search Galaxy cards, not necessarily Photon cards. So that's where a little bit of the mixture really comes to effect, where Galaxy Brave is a good card where you can just reveal and special summon, and you can have gain the attack and defense of something in the graveyard, which is really good. But you really need to make sure you have that Photon in hand, or else it's really just going to be a dead card. Then you played 3 Galaxy Soldier, self-explanatory, an amazing card. Now the combo goes a little bit further than just making Cyber Dragon Infinity with 2 of these. You actually go ahead and use this as link material, link fodder, so you can go ahead and go up into Appaloosa. But I'll show you guys a little bit more when I do the test hands. You play 1 Photon Thrasher, not necessarily a starter, quote unquote, in this deck anymore, unfortunately. So really just play that 1. I haven't really felt the need to play it anymore. If you see multiple of these in your hand, it's pretty much just dead, because even in your graveyard it doesn't do anything. That's why you can see the cards you play multiple of, even if they're in the graveyard, you can still do something with them, whereas Photon Thrasher, you really can't do much with it. So double Photon Vanisher. Photon Vanisher is actually an amazing card. You get to go ahead and special summon it for free if you already control a Photon or a Galaxy monster, and it lets you go ahead and add the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from your deck to your hand Really good card. Let's see. We played double Diana, the Light Spirit. Diana Light Spirit, actually, I think it's a very undervalued card overall in the Galaxy Photon, species. What's the word? Archetype. I completely forgot that word. It's fine. So Diana Light Spirit is absolutely really good card. So all you need to do is a level 4 Light Thunder monster, I should say. Should be a fairy, I feel like, but what do I know? So you can special summon it by banishing a light monster from your graveyard. It does have the opportunity to, gain 1,000 life points during your opponent's end phase, but let's be realistic, it's not going to last that long. So you use this in tandem with your Photon Thrasher or Photon Vanisher, or Photon Orbital if you ever normal summon it, but you really should never normal summon Photon Orbital. So you use these to go into your Starleech Photon Blast Dragon, special summon your Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, you go off from there, and at the worst case scenario, it's just another free extender. All you have to do is banish 1 light monster from your graveyard. So free. Then 2 Photon Orbital. I don't believe in playing this at 3 anymore, just because we don't have the Union Carrier, unfortunately. If we had the Union Carrier, this would definitely be a 3 of no doubt, because we can just go ahead and turbo it out literally whenever we want. But Photon Orbital is still a really good card, lets you search pretty much anything in your deck. Same with Galaxy Wizard, but I think these two just go ahead and play them at 2, should be just fine. Photon Orbital can still attach itself from the hand to any Galaxy or Photon monster you currently control. So a good combo to go ahead and do if it comes down to it. You normal summon Galaxy Wizard, attach Photon Orbital, activate Photon Orbital effect, search, activate Galaxy Wizard, search. You search your Galaxy Soldier, and then you could go off and just special summon everything for free. That's a good thing about this deck, is that you don't really need a monster on board at all times in order to combo off. Pretty much everything activates in hand to special summon itself for free, which is really good, but you just need to have the right combination of cards in hand. And this is where it gets a little bit nutty with the Infernoble Knight Renaud. This is something I didn't really use before, but after seeing a lot of deck profiles and Wideo Pro videos and whatnot, I realized this is an amazing extender for the deck. Actually, not only does it give you a free body on board, it also lets you search the Galaxy Zero, which means you can pretty much special summon any of your combo pieces from your graveyard back onto your field. I think if you're not playing Renaud in Galaxy Photon, I think you're making a mistake. That's my personal opinion, but I think it's just a way too good an extender to not play in this deck. 1 instant fusion to get out your Panzer Dragon, and then you can go ahead, make your either Pleiades or your Cyber Dragon Infinity. 1 Photon Sanctuary. Again, I understand it gives you free monsters on board. However, I don't like that it locks you into only light monsters, because then you cannot end your board on Appaloosa, which pretty much kills the why you're getting out the free monsters, free tokens to begin with. And essentially, since Union Carrier is no longer a thing, there's really no need to have 2 tokens. So this is pretty much just a free Galaxy Eyes Soulflare Dragon. Soulflare Dragon. I'm butchering cards today, left and right. So it's just a really good card to go ahead and be able to just turbo it out, free 2000 beat monster on board, and you're good to go from there. Also, Galaxy Eyes Soulflare Dragon does get you a Photon or Galaxy monster from your graveyard back to your hand on summon, so that's really good also. 1 reinforcement of the army to go ahead and search any of your Photon Thrashers or Photon Vanisher. 3 trade-in. The consistency of this deck has gone to trash, so you need to go ahead and play triple trade-in. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon does something, and you can revive it from the graveyard extremely easily. Same thing with Galactic Spiral Dragon. You can always bring back Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon with the Galaxy Zero. You really don't lose out on much. Same reason why I played the double Melody of Awakening Dragon. Actually super nuts. You can actually go ahead and search your Chaos Dragon Legionnaire or your Spiral Dragon. Of course, you can search pretty much anything here in this top row, except for Galaxy Knight. So I think Melody of Awakening Dragons definitely become a staple in this deck. Same thing with 2 Galaxy Expedition. Again, an amazing card. As long as you control a level 5 or higher monster, you get to special summon a level 5 or higher Photon or Galaxy monster from your deck in defense position. Any you want, does not have to be the same level. Just absolutely absurd. 1 Galaxy Trance basically allows you to go ahead and special summon from your graveyard and from your deck. 2 free monsters for the price of 2,000 life points is definitely not that much to pay. 1 Monster Reborn, because it's Monster Reborn. We're a combo deck, we need that. 1 Called by the Grave, just to stop any type of interruption that might be coming from your opponent. Now, If you don't want to play Call by the Grave, I would definitely probably go ahead and put a third Galaxy Expedition. I think Galaxy Expedition is way too good to play at anything less than 2. But if I would take anything out, it would probably be Call by the Grave and put in a third Galaxy Expedition, just because I think Galaxy Expedition is just that amazing of a card. You play your 1 Galaxy Zero, again, it lets you turbo out Renault. It's a free special summon, really can't argue with that. And you end the entire deck with 2 Tachyon Transmigration. Really just another way to go ahead and have a form of interruption on your opponent's board. So this deck can essentially put anywhere from easily 3 to 4 interruptions, 5 or 6 if you are able to go ahead and really maximize the resources of it. But each and every single turn, you're gonna pump out 3 to 4 negations consistently each and every single time. Now when you get to the extra deck, of course, you 1 Panzer Dragon, 1 Divine Arsenal, a Zeus, Galaxy Eye Cypher Blade Dragon, number 62, Galaxy Eye Cypher Dragon, number 38, Divine Dragon Knight Felgrand is actually an amazing card. You need to play this strictly because it allows you to activate. It's not a responsive effect, it's a proactive effect. What I mean by that is that you can activate during either player's turn, but there's no requirement that needs to be met by your opponents. It's not like a negation effect where the next card, number 90, Galaxy has Photon Lord, is an incredible card that you should be ending on pretty much every single time. If you could end on this and a number 38, you're pretty much set for that game. Summon that with an Appaloosa, should be good to go. But Divine Felgrand, it allows you to go ahead and activate on your turn as well. You can just detach target itself, make it unaffected by any other card effects. There you are, you're good to go. Don't really need to activate it again, but you detach your Afterglow Dragon with this on your turn. That way you can go ahead and special summon another Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from your deck and just keep on extending. And it shows in the combo videos I'm going to show in a second as well. 1 number 90, of course, the Cyber Dragon package. 1 Pleiades, absolutely amazing card. After I was going up against Robin, he summoned Pleiades with his Zoo Eldritch deck, and that just really messed me up completely. So I think Pleiades is a very underrated card. I think it could do a lot of damage in the right level 5 XE deck. This is probably going to be one of the best ones to do it in. Only 1 rank 4. No real need for any other ones. I mean, this is by far one of the greatest XYZ monsters that could have ever been made for a archetype. I personally think Starleech Photon Blast lets you go ahead and special summon any Photon monster from your hand when XYZ summon, and also gives protection to all your monsters with 2,000 or more attack, which is pretty much half the deck. So absolutely insane there. 1 Appaloosa, 1 Galaxy Eye Soulfire Dragon, and 1 Isolde, the Tale of 2 Noble Knights. You play enough warrior monsters to where this actually becomes pretty consistent. Worst case scenario, you can summon it with a Divine Felgrand, but it does let you go ahead and go into your Renaud play, which lets you go ahead and extend even further. It makes Appaloosa a consistent ending board for your combo, and I think it's just necessary to have with the current state. So this is pretty much going to be it for the Galaxy Photon deck profile, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I will be showing you guys a quick few test hands, so go ahead and let you guys know how the deck plays, what's the the maximized end board, what it's supposed to look like, what it can be like, and I guess you guys let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But if you guys did enjoy so far, go ahead and make sure you leave a like on the video. Let me know what you guys think about what this deck can do, what can we do to go ahead and make it do better doing forward, and what new support do we see it getting in the future to give it that much more power. Subscribe for more videos, guys, and I'll go ahead and see y'all in the next one.